Hello, welcome back to Acoustic Paradiso here on Andertons TV. I am Ben, and this is the new Cordoba stage guitar. So this has been quite a long time in the development over at Cordoba, apparently. And it is very much designed for the stage, hence the not so clever name stage guitar. But let me tell you some stuff about it, and then we'll talk through some of the kind of more specific electronics and why this is so suited to playing gigs. So this is a fairly unusual design for a nylon string guitar. When I saw it, it reminded me of the old Gibson Chet Atkins nylon strings that they used to make in the 90s that I remember seeing in Guitarist magazine when I was a kid, in terms of its aesthetic. But sonically, it's quite cool. Let me tell you about it. The body here is a 1.5 inch thick mahogany body that's been kind of chambered. And then on top, there's a spruce top, which has got this flame maple veneer on top, which is very pretty. Nice wood grain with these little kind of sound hole bits at the top. This guitar is very much designed to be plugged in, though. It's not going to give you much acoustically, which is fine because it's got the new Fishman 3-point blend pickup system, which I believe is kind of unique to this guitar, and Cordoba and Fishman have developed it together for this. It's got a 16-inch radius neck with a 1 7/8 inch nut width, so it's very comfortable if you're more accustomed to playing, you know, a steel string or an electric guitar. With nylon strings, because of the way, you know, nylon strings are, you do need a slightly wider nut width than you can get away with on a steel string generally. But this is really comfortable, and it's really fun to play, I have to say. You know, it's very easy to play, very, very fast all the way up, you know, past the cutaway here. The pickup system, let's go through some of the sounds that you can get, because as I say, it's a stage guitar, it's designed to be plugged in, and it's designed to kind of help eliminate some of the problems that you traditionally get with amplifying acoustic instruments because of its construction. So we've got 3 controls down here. We've got a volume control that does the volume, as you would expect. So you can turn it down with the volume control. Magical. The more interesting controls. The EQ control here is not your kind of standard high-end roll-off that you might get. It's more, well, it scoops out the bass. Let me show you what I mean. I need to tell you about all the 3 controls, otherwise it's not going to make sense. Because this third knob is the body blend control for the pickup. Now, what that does, from what I can make out, I haven't got any paperwork that tells me this, but I'm assuming that the main pickup here is an undersaddle, you know, standard one, which, although I am not a fan of on steel string guitars, I quite like an undersaddle piezo on a nylon string. For some reason, it seems to work. Might be my kind of Jerry Reed super fan element, and I kind of got used to that piezo sound. But anyway, I've a feeling the main pickup is the undersaddle element for the bags, and then as you bring this control in, it brings in body sensors. I don't know where the body sensors are. I'm guessing there's at least one on the top, somewhere underneath. But let me show you how that sounds, and then it'll make it more easy to demonstrate what the EQ does, okay? So here we are with the body sensor turned completely off. Very much your kind of traditional undersaddle piezo sound that you'd associate with that kind of thing. So I'm going to just play a chord and wind that in so you can hear what it does to the overall tone of the guitar. It gives it more body, which is obvious really, as it's a body control, but have a listen, see what you think, okay? Take it out again. Bring it back in. I mean, it certainly works. I quite like it. I don't know if I like it all the way in, but you can, I mean, that's the whole point of having it on a control, isn't it? So you can dial it in to adjust the taste, as it were. So if I play a chord, I'm going to bring it into where I like it. I'd say about there. Maybe a touch more. Lovely. Anyway, now that I've dialed that in, we can go back to the middle control, which is the EQ. Now, they describe it as kind of scooping out the bass, which is a fairly accurate assessment, I would say. So at the moment, it's fully counterclockwise. I'm going to play a chord and dial it in so you can see what happens, okay? I'm going to go for an A minor chord this time. Ring the changes. Take it out again. So there we go, brings in some low end there. So between that EQ control and the body blend, it does open up a really nice kind of range of available tones that you can get. And it's nicely adjustable depending on what kind of style you're playing. I imagine that this kind of guitar isn't really going to appeal to your traditional classical player, but it might do, you know, if you're playing, you know, weddings or something and you want to plug in. But for your kind of Jerry Reed fan, this has got some real potential. I'm going to do a bit of Jerry Reed stuff on it, I think, just because I just love that kind of thing, and he always played a nylon string. It's my poor Jerry Reed impression. But for that kind of chicken picking style of, you know, country-ish guitar, it's lovely. Do remember to check the links below, which will give you more specs, and it'll also give you the price. I believe the price on this is going to be around £500–600, but we're not entirely sure yet because it's brand new. It also comes with this rather splendid gig bag, which is to my left, which has got all the stuff you want on a gig bag, really, and it's in this attractive shade of denim blue, so it matches all the clothes I'm wearing today. But yeah, the Cordoba stage guitar, it's a really fun guitar to play, and if you're looking for an electric, you know, an electric option for a nylon string guitar, you could do a lot worse than this, really. I'd like to see it in a natural finish, but that's just me. And there we go. Yeah. So I'm quite impressed with this. It's very comfortable to play. The neck is great if you're, you know, a steel string player and you're just looking for something a bit different to go in your kind of gigging arsenal. This is it. So I'm going to play out on some other things. I might fiddle with the controls a bit while I'm doing it, just to give you a variety of tones, but I might not. I'm mercurial like that. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time for more guitar-related goodness. All right, so